Welcome to the Hayworth Music Podcast.
What's up, everyone?
Back again.
Here we are.
Smaller crew today.
Small crew.
Just a big GH and myself.
That's it. What's
and
up,
everyone
everyone?
on Facebook.
That's it. What's up, everyone on Facebook?
That's
Facebook
it.
Live. What's happening?
Yeah.
And podcast people.
Podcast
Thanks.
people. Yeah, that's right.
Good
and
to see you guys
that
again.
audience keeps growing and growing and growing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's all we want.
It's funny. I've found like since we've moved to Thursdays as well.
Yeah.
Maybe Thursdays like the special podcast day.
Okay.
Big boost on Thursdays.
That's just kind of that day where you pass hump day, and you
You're
maybe
getting all excited.
Yeah,
Getting
people
all
are-
excited for the weekend.
You're in a better mood. You're
Yeah.
looking through stuff to do on your phone. You're
Yeah,
getting
that's it.
excited. What's happening out there in podcast land? And
Yeah.
you stumble across us.
Yeah, that's right.
A couple
yeah.
of chumps from Hayworth Guitars.
That's right. Yeah, but we're talking about cool stuff.
We are talking
so
about
that's
cool
exciting.
stuff, man. Yeah.
Cool stuff that was actually really big news at the NAMM show, the start of the year.
Yeah.
As we know, whenever something is exciting at NAMM, we
Yes.
can get super excited about it about 6 months later.
That's right. That's right. Don't get your hopes up too early.
No, that's right.
That's the trick.
They make you really sort of simmer in the juices.
You do.
But Marshall Origin amps are about to land
Yeah.
in the country.
Big time.
So they've been available for pre-sale for a little bit.
Yep.
I think the shipment was delayed, which is pretty standard as well.
Yeah, I remember putting some on back order with Pete from Electric Factory
Our mate Pete.
a couple months ago, probably.
Yeah,
when we
that's
did
right.
that big Martin order, big Martin PRS order.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So, there are a few people that have already got their orders in for them.
Yeah.
But I find now, day after day after day, we're getting more people asking about them when they come in.
Yeah.
You know, a lot asking, you know, would you recommend like the Origin over the Jubilee or a JVM, that sort
Yep.
of thing? What's
Yep.
the difference? So I thought we'd run through exactly like what the Origin is actually going to be about.
Yeah.
So they're going to have 3 combos. They've got, I'm pretty sure it's like a like a 30 and a 50 watt and maybe a smaller one, like a 20 or a 25 watt combo.
Yep.
Then they do 2 heads as well. So I think they do a 25 watt head and a 50 watt
Nice.
head. These are all Valve English made Marshalls. So they're the real deal.
Yeah. And those smaller kind of amps, tube amps, are just super popular at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, gone are the days of, some people still do it, obviously, but the demand for stacks, full stacks,
Yeah, it's a
and
dying
obviously
breed.
not as high these days
Yeah.
as those smaller tube amps, which, you know, you can crank them hard, drive the tubes harder.
Yeah.
You get that nice
'em in your car.
overdrive, not break your back by carrying them around.
Yeah.
You know, not annoy the neighbours too much if you don't want to.
Yeah.
And they become a lot more popular.
Yeah.
So
Stacks are for when you can afford roadies.
that's it.
That's when you
Well, we've
switch
used
back
stacks
over.
before, haven't we?
100%.
Back in the day. But
I've still got mine.
if you had the choice now, you'd probably go.
I'm not going to take it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get it in my car anymore.
Yeah,
Like, for one. So
True.
I don't even have an option.
True.
Cars
Yeah.
are getting smaller as well.
That's right.
But so these Origin amps, they've kind of mixed it up a little bit. I kind of like the fact that if you do look them up, check them out on the website, they don't have the front-facing controls like you used to with a Marshall of having everything along the front.
Yeah.
They're at the top,
Yeah.
sort of like your Vox or
Yep.
or Fender.
Gives it that nice
setup.
vintage look, doesn't
You get
it?
that super clean front
Yeah.
with just the grill.
Yep.
And they're single speaker combos as well.
Yep.
So you just get I think a big nice 12-inch
Yep.
there on the smack bang in the middle of these combos.
12-inch
It's
sub.
I think that's the 50 watt ones would have a 12. Obviously, you're going to
Yeah.
have smaller speakers in the smaller wattage ones. But
Yep. Why do you reckon these amps have been so well anticipated? Is the fact that Marshall's just that iconic amp brand?
Yeah.
And they're bringing out a new range, which they don't
they
often
don't,
do.
No,
It's
they're
not like,
not known for every year coming out with something
Yeah.
brand new.
It's not like some of these cutting edge digital lamps like Line 6 and bringing out a new model every year, which is
Yep.
great because they improve the technology
Yep.
and all that. That's what they do. But some of these brands that have been around a long time don't need to do that every year because what they have is already good. It's
Yeah,
that
that's right.
vintage
Yeah,
style
yeah.
that you want to get in a
Yep.
tube amp. So it is exciting to see these guys bring out a new series.
Yeah, and I think these are going to be very popular. They've got they've kind of gone for this like classic sounding Marshall, like the sound of it is still very much like blindfold test it, you'll pick it's a Marshall.
Yeah.
But just tweak these little things that people want on a modern amp.
Yeah.
So what I really think is cool, I was watching, I've watched a bunch of videos on them. So I like, this is how you educate yourself these days.
That's it.
Something new's coming out. But they have, it's like a pull boost feature on the gain.
Yeah.
So like you're used to having, like a push-pull knob on your guitar.
Yep.
But on their gain channel, you pull it. It's like a solo boost on it. And I believe it is foot switchable as well, that effect, to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But great on those smaller combos.
Yeah.
If you're using like, a 20-watt valve combo, and then you just want to go like even harder again.
Yep.
Without having to like crank the volume.
Yep.
Just give that gain a boost. Just give the old knob a pull.
Yep. It's always good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
But
big pastime.
Yeah, but that's handy. I mean, I love boosts on guitar, on pedals, on guitars, on amps.
Yeah.
I always.
Well, people have always used like a distortion pedal.
Yeah.
Just not even just for that effect itself.
Yeah.
To put in front of an amp that already has really good distortion.
Yeah.
But putting a tube screamer or something in front of it.
Yeah.
To give you that.
Yeah.
It's just like they've gone, oh, well, that's what people do. We'll just put it in the amp.
That's it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So that's a really cool sort of thing. I mean, like I was saying before, it's not totally like, they're not throwing everything out the window and then putting a robot in
Not
or something.
reinventing the wheel.
No. But the other thing is you've got this thing that they're calling the power stem.
Power stem.
Power stem.
It sounds pretty cool.
It does.
It sounds like some sort of stem cell research combined with something real powerful.
It does.
Sounds like my DNA is getting involved somehow. I don't know. Just sounds cool.
That's right. But so we're used to normally seeing, like triode switches and that sort of thing on an amp.
Yep.
You switch it from 30 watts to 15 watts
Yeah.
to whatever.
Yep.
And it's pretty much set at that. You've got it just at those wattages.
Yeah.
They don't do that on these. They use the power stem.
Power stem.
Yeah. So as far as I can tell, that's pretty much what it's doing.
Cool.
But they're not like... they're not just saying it's this wattage or that wattage.
Okay.
It's
is it like a dial that you
it is
rather
a
than
switch.
a switch?
It is a switch. Still.
Yeah.
But basically what they say is rather than it just switching watts altogether, you've got high power and low power.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect the characteristics of the amp at all if you go from that. So when say you switch it to 15 watts and technically it should break up at a different point and all that sort of thing because the wattage is different.
Yeah.
But they're saying with the power stem, you just basically drop the volume off it.
Yeah.
But you keep all the sound
All the good
and
stuff.
volume and tone that you get from if you had it at full ball.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
real handy.
very cool. I'm curious to see. It's hard. It's one of those things that's hard to explain because you're talking about sound.
Yeah,
and
that's
trying
it.
to explain sound is hard. But the second one of these things lands, we'll have videos up and
Totally.
we'll be able to show.
We'll be one of
show
the
this off.
first place in Australia to get these
Yeah.
amps. We've already got them back order. We're one of the first ones to back order these amps, so we can't wait to get them.
Yeah.
And we'll just demo them. We'll go through the power stem.
Yeah. It says Marshall say it changes the without changing the sonic character.
There you go. There's that word.
Sonically.
We hear that sometimes from sales reps.
Yeah.
We don't use it too much.
Well, it's hard to explain other than it being a hedgehog.
That's right. That's right.
It's what does it mean? I don't know. It's
Yeah,
one
it
of
just
those words.
means sound, doesn't it? Really,
Sonics.
it just sounds cool.
It does sound good. Yeah. Whoever came up with that's a marketing genius.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So they're cool, and you can pre-order them now on the website.
Cool.
And hopefully,
And when are we getting them? You reckon?
seriously, I'm trying to think what the date is. What are we at the start of April?
Yep, we're like a third of the way through
They
April.
were due at this now.
Okay.
They're due now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is what I was told last month.
Yeah.
Is that they were due early to mid-April.
That's what happens. That's
what happens.
Sometimes
It's a waiting
things
game,
fly.
but
It is.
sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's worth it.
And if you've ordered anything off us that's out of stock of our supply, then you've probably experienced the waiting game, and it sucks. You'd
It's
rather
a
play.
painful game.
You'd rather
It's a
play
painful
Hungry
game.
Hungry Hippos. But
Yeah, that's right. Like 50 times in a row.
that's right. So unfortunately, we play the waiting game too, guys. That's
Yeah.
how it works. We wait for our suppliers to get this stuff, but should be soon. Should be soon.
Yep, that's it.
Cool.
The next thing we've touched on very, very briefly on past podcasts.
Yes.
I thought we could actually talk about it properly
Let's
now.
delve in.
Because
Let's elaborate.
The stock's starting to come
Yeah.
now with this feature with our mates at Cole Clark.
Yes.
So what is it, G? You tell me.
Well-
What's this exciting stuff that past listeners probably
I mean,
know a
they're
bit
always
about,
doing
but-
stuff, Cole Clark. They're always, we talked about them bringing out the base, which we're getting really, really soon. They're using different timbers. They're using all Australian timbers now. They're always doing cool new stuff. So what they're doing now is they're bringing the 3-way pickups, which were previously in the 2 Series and 3 Series. They're giving you more bang for your buck in the 1 Series now and bringing it to the 1 Series.
It's just insane.
Which is just really, really cool,
Yeah.
and the price isn't changing.
The price isn't changing. You get the 3-way pickup, which is like a multi-award winning,
And-
internationally renowned.
I'm giving it the GH award
Oh,
for the best
stamp.
pickup.
Boom.
That's like, because I mean, you AB it, you just AB it to other guitars and even some high end guitars. And I don't know.
Even like really high-end aftermarket stuff.
Yeah.
That's like, the whole point of these aftermarket things is to put it in your guitar and make it better than what it was.
Yeah. It's hard to beat,
And
man.
it's so hard
very
to
hard to
beat.
beat.
Yeah.
I've yet to really find a guitar pickup that really beats this
Yeah.
one.
Well, the
So,
way they sort of sell it is that it's a supernatural sounding pickup, which you do get if you're lucky enough to live nearby and you can come and try like the 30 different Cole Clarks we've got.
Yeah.
You can actually hear the pickup reflects the timbers and everything. So it's not just like you're chucking a piezo pickup in and it just
Yeah.
sounds like that.
Yep.
No matter what guitar it was in, it's going to sound the same.
Yep.
If you play a Blackwood or a Redwood,
yeah.
Rosewood or something like that,
Yeah.
plugged in it sounds different
Yeah.
as well as it does acoustically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about the 3-way pickup, guys, it's the piezo pickup under the saddle. It's the face sensors on the top of the guitar, and it's also the condenser microphone on the actual preamp there too. You can blend between all three. It just gives it an amazing sound. I mean, mostly you want to use probably, mostly piezo, and then combine just a smaller amount of the microphone and face sensors, depending on what you're doing.
If you're a body tapper or something like that.
And also if you're recording compared to playing live, it just
Yeah.
helps keep that feedback down if you're using mostly piezo.
Yeah. In the
But-
studio, you come alive with the mic
Yeah.
in it and everything as
You
well.
go to town on the mic.
Oh, big
in
time.
the studio.
Yeah.
Go to town on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty amazing for these guys, Cole Clark, to say, all right, now the 1 Series has a 3-way pickup. And you might say, what's the difference then between the 1 Series and 2 Series? Well, it's quality of timbers. It's also the timber selection.
Timber selection's a big
so,
one. Yeah.
So it's the 2 Series, you can only get like the redwood tops, Blackwood tops.
That's right,
The,
yeah.
the different timber variations really in the 2
All that
and 3
really
Series.
sexy looking stuff is
Yeah.
in the 2 Series. The one's still your like
Bunya maple, Bunya Blackwood, basically, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
So-
Which I was just going through. I've got the guys sending me in a bunch of stuff about what their favorite gear is at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Our staff.
Bevo here had
Cole Clark.
had the one Bunya Maple Angel
Yep.
on it. It's
Yep.
on his top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows his gear, Bevo. We give him a hard time, but he does know
I
his
really
gear.
do. Yeah, it's because of his face. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm stoked that we do really well with Cole Clark's because it makes me proud to be an Australian. They're Australian made.
Yeah.
I can't rabbit on about them enough. They're built in Australia. They're competing with the however many guitar factories there are in the world.
Yeah.
And they're cutting edge, man. They're trying new things. They got honestly one of the best pickups you've ever heard in an acoustic guitar. They're using all Australian timbers.
It has
all
one.
solid
I'm pretty
timbers.
sure it has one, like 2 years in a row at Frankfurt.
Yeah.
The best pickup.
Wins awards.
Wins awards.
And
Yep.
all Australian timbers, sustainable timbers. They're doing the right
Yeah.
thing for the environment. And
It's a cool company.
cool
in
company to
general.
deal
cool
with.
company, yeah.
Miles, the CEO, is just
He's
a
been
real.
on the podcast a few times.
He's
He's going to
a
have to have him back.
He's a go-getter. He
He
reminds
is.
me of like a 20-year-old.
I know.
He's so hungry.
much energy. It's like, you're exhausting me, Miles. Just want to go sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a go-getter, man. He's out there. He's got the retail experience. He was
Yeah.
part of the whole Billy Hyde thing in the early days in Australia. He knows the retail side. He knows what customers want, and he brings that wealth of knowledge into the manufacturing space, which is
Yeah.
pretty hard to get.
Well, I haven't
know?
seen the sort of research and development when we went through their factory.
Yeah.
The closest thing I saw to that was at the Taylor factory.
Yeah.
And you're talking about two different levels of manufacturing and
Yeah.
setup there.
That's it.
But their R&D at Cole Clark was
Yeah.
pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
We weren't allowed to take a lot of photos in there.
No, we weren't allowed to film.
Guy in there kept looking at me.
Yeah. Weren't allowed to film, take photos, which is fair enough.
Yeah, I guess.
But and the value for money you get with Cole Clark's too. You compare the same sort of thing to, some American brands because we get the Cole Clark straight from the factory. I'm not knocking American brands at all. We obviously sell American brands, but you do get really, really good value with the Cole Clarks in terms of we just buy them straight from the factory. You're cutting out other middlemen by getting it in Australia because with the factories right there.
Yeah, that's
We've
right.
been there.
Yeah.
It's- So good value for money in a lot of these guitars too. I mean, those little ladies are crazy.
Little ladies.
Like you get
so
an all
good.
solid timber
So good.
Australian-made guitar with a pickup for like how much are we
bit
talking?
over $1,000.
A bit over $1,000.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It's
Like,
insane. Yeah.
So
they're so
yeah.
good.
That's why they're so popular
good.
too. Anyway,
But yeah, so three-way pickups in the 1 Series.
Yep.
So you order a 1 Series, now you're going to get a three-way pickup in it.
yep.
Very, very cool.
Yep. And
Very
while we're
cool.
talking about some new stuff happening, I just wanted to mention too, like just the last couple of days in the shop, we've got some crazy amount of gear over there. I think the suppliers have finally got stock of things,
Yeah,
and we're
it's-
just getting it.
yeah.
It's in. So we
flowing
got
in.
new Ed Sheerans have just come in.
Yep.
Little Martin Ed Sheerans.
Yep.
We've got a really limited supply. If you're keen on those, make sure you let us know ASAP because we've only got a few of those left. Manuel Rodriguez classical guitars have just come in.
Yeah.
Made in Spain. It's like a third, fourth, or fifth generation business. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
it's been established for a long time. They've been hand making these classical guitars in Spain for a long time, and we've just got these guitars in the store. So really nice classical guitars if that's
Going to
your
do
thing.
some videos on those later today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
They've got this
with
one
Sav,
model
so-
with the sound hole is just the MR logo hollowed out, and the actual sound hole is like on the side of the guitar.
What?
Which is like right near your ear, basically,
Oh.
so you can hear it better, and it's a really cool design.
different.
Yeah, really different.
Yeah. Some more PRS landed.
More PRS,
More Martin?
USA PRS, more Martins come in.
Yep.
We're really well stocked up on PRS and Martin
And there were
at the
just
moment.
these two sexy Gretsch electrics that turned up
Yeah, there's
today,
like,
which if you jump on...
I think it's a
on
5420
Insta-
and 5220 or something.
Yeah.
I can't, but yeah, the blue one, the orange one. I chucked some up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And also the ESP stuff at the moment is insane. We've got the roadshow happening Thursday next week.
Next week.
Yep.
Yep, that's right.
It's a free night. Let us know if you can make it. It's at the Shore Harbour store here in Albion Park.
Yeah.
And they're doing giveaways. You can win a guitar.
Yeah.
The guys from ESP are going to be here, so you can talk to them.
The
They're gonna-
experts.
They're going to have the latest 2018 models. You'll
Yeah.
be the first ones who can see them here.
Yeah.
And if you do want to grab an ESP, they're doing ridiculous deals for us, which means we can do ridiculous deals for you guys.
Yeah, good deals on the night. And
So-
yeah, you can even do like rent to owns and that sort of thing
Yeah.
all on the night as well.
Good point, yeah.
So, if you're interested in something like an E2 or something, you don't have the $3,000 in your back pocket,
Boom.
you can
Pay
get
it
it
off.
for,
Yeah.
probably only be something like $20 a week or something crazy.
Yeah.
Which is really good. But
Yeah.
that's going to be epic. If there is if you go to our Facebook page, there's an event there. It's
Yeah.
got all the info, and you can mark yourself as attending, so like you get
Yeah.
a reminder
Yeah.
that it's coming up. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of chat about it on there. So
Yeah,
it
for
looks
sure.
like it's going to be a busy night. It'll be
Yep.
good fun.
We've got some new Ibanez guitars just landed too.
Yeah.
The new range, 2018 range, and the Wollongong store's stocking up with Schecter. Some of these Schecters, the
some of the
Schecter,
Schechters.
the coupe,
Yeah.
which is like this arch
It's
top.
not what you'd think a Schecter's going to be.
Doesn't look anything like a Schecter, but it's really cool. You got
Yeah.
Sinister Gates. They've got a bunch of different new Schecter models up there, which is cool. They're using these Fishman. Is it the Truants pickups?
Oh,
Fluids?
yeah.
Fluids.
Yeah.
Fishman pickups that they're using on some of these models, which are just amazing
Like,
too.
last time I was up there, I was trying that 7-string that had those pickups in it. Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sounds so good.
They're getting some good
Really
stuff
good.
up at the Wollongong store too, so we've got to give them some love
Yep.
as well.
Just drop in.
Drop in.
Drop into either store and you're going to see some new cool stuff.
Heaps of new cool stuff
Yeah.
going on. We
Yeah.
got the whole mega sale happening at the moment, which
Yeah.
is we do have some crazy deals
Yeah.
on a lot of drum gear
Yeah,
as well.
that's right. If you're on the Drum Room website, you can go to the sales area there and you
Yeah.
find it all. And if you go to the crazy deal section of the Hayworth Guitars one,
Yeah, crazy deals on
and
the guitar site.
It's pretty crazy.
hayworthguitars.com.au. Get to the crazy deal section. It's
Yeah.
highlighted in purple.
Yeah.
We don't want to sound too salesy,
No,
but we need to
the
mention
thing is,
that.
most of those are one-offs.
Yeah,
Like, there's
that's
not
it.
multiple amounts of these
Exactly.
things.
It's a one-off thing.
There's one to go, and
Yep.
that's it. Yeah. So don't miss out.
Don't miss out on that
I
stuff.
think that's good, G.
Cool.
We're good there.
We're good. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Tie a little bow on it.
That's right. You got places to be, people
Yep.
to see.
Going to go to Wollongong store, see the boys up there. We're doing Google photos today, so
Yeah,
which is exciting.
right.
Both stores, we've got the guys coming
Larry
in.
Page is coming. He's going to take
Yeah.
with his camera.
That's
take
it.
some photos.
So is it Surge too?
Yeah.
See the other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get some Google photos of the stores today, so we're going to make sure they're
Get a
looking
little
sharp.
schmick. Yeah, I
Mate.
just spoke to the boys up Wollongong before. Slight panic.
They're panicked.
Well, I think because I was also trying to chew up more of their time than necessary. Actually,
panicked.
just one more thing.
They wanted more staff today, but
Yeah, and I shut that down as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I was
just
like, no, mate.
Nah.
Like, Zav's not a cleaner.
nah, just get it done, boys.
Yeah.
That'll be right. But yeah,
So thanks for listening, guys. Watching on Facebook.
Yes.
And make sure you subscribe on iTunes. Just, I always put the link up on Facebook when it's out, but you can just search in the iTunes store for the Hayworth Music Podcast.
Yep.
Hit subscribe, leave a review, help
Yes.
us climb the charts.
we want to keep climbing.
Climb those charts.
Help us climb.
But yeah, and thanks everyone who has been listening and subscribed, and pass it on to any of your mates that might be interested as well.
That's it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Talk
Catch
to you
us.
soon. Bye.